Hello and welcome to this video series on Bible contradictions. I'm LJ and I'm going to be looking at and answering some of the apparent Bible contradictions that are used to attack the Word of God. I first want to point out that most Bible contradictions are easily answered and in fact only arise when a verse or verses are taken out of context or they are misunderstood. And when we understand them or we put them back into the context that they originally came from, these contradictions simply disappear. Now, some are a little harder to understand and explain than others, and that's what we're going to do in this series. I believe the Bible to be the inerrant Word of God, and therefore it is free of contradictions. Now, with that in mind, let's have a look at some of these contradictions. What did the women do after they left the tomb? Did they tell the disciples, or did they tell no one? Matthew 28:8. And they departed quickly from the sepulchre with fear and great joy, and did run to bring his disciples word. Mark 16:8. And they went out quickly, and fled from the sepulchre, for they trembled and were amazed, neither said they anything to any man, for they were afraid. The women were told in both previous verses to go and tell the disciples. Matthew 28:7. And go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead. And behold, he goeth before you into Galilee. There shall ye see him. Lo, I have told you. And Mark 16:7. But go your way, tell his disciples and Peter that he goeth before you into Galilee. There shall ye see him, as he has said unto you. So what we have is Matthew telling us that the women went to tell the disciples, and Mark just expanding that and saying that on their way they told no one else, before they obviously told the disciples. If we continue on in the Mark passage, we will see Mark 16:9. Now when Jesus was risen early the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 devils. And she went and told them that had been with him, as they mourned and wept. So we see, once we put the verses back into the context, we see there is no contradiction. Mark is simply expanding on what Matthew has said. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video answering Bible contradictions.